Hey guys, this is aLOYSiUS. Welcome to aCES High. Today we talk about the boom and zoom technique. It's a very effective maneuver, very useful for US fighters, German fighters, and Ki-84, Japanese. It's just great when you have higher altitude, higher energy than your opponents. You can swoop down, like seen in the diagram here, shoot up a plane, and get out of the way. So here we're going to get into the action. We have a couple examples here. Killerhunter agreed to be my opponent, and the maneuver I ended up using, which is kind of a standard move against zeros I feel, is to use the BnZ. As you can see, he was trying to climb towards me there. I'm going to climb back up a little bit, turn around, try to make sure he's of a low energy state or even stalling. See him again here. For some reason we lose some of the sound here. I don't know what happens here exactly. And some of these clips up here in a minute, you'll also notice we lose the sound. But anyway, we are playing realistic here. A little bit harder to keep track of your enemy. In realistic, it's huge to maintain knowing where your position of your opponent is. I'm not doing it here, but I'm just getting up pretty high to make sure I have high energy. And I believe, yeah, he's climbing again at us, and you'll notice he's stalling there, and that's why it was a pretty still target. One thing, he's kind of sitting still in the air, relatively sitting still at least, and it's kind of an easy kill when they start to stall. So yeah, easy to take advantage. If you see him climbing to you, I kind of wait actually. You don't dive right on him always. Sometimes you need to. But in this case, I can kind of try to string him out a little bit and try to really make sure he's losing a lot of energy. And then it's just so much easier. When they start to stall, they lose control. Even if they're just losing a decent amount of speed, their shots will be off as they try to climb. And you can dive on them and just take them out. Very common in Midway, in Pearl Harbor, some other maps as well. It's a little bit harder to use in Battle of Britain now. If you're flying a German plane, whether it be the Focke-Wulfe or the 109. Those are the recommended candidates in that map versus the other planes. But still, the Spitfire can climb like a beast right now, the Mark II even. It's a tough thing. You're not going to get them to stall too much unless you really get the altitude advantage and they really go for it and really try to climb. Some people will, many people will actually. It's kind of a common thing. They want to get up to where you are. But if they do, same technique. Get up high, maintain your energy, string them out a little bit, let them climb up, and then as they get a little climb in, you know they've lost some energy. Well, they've gained some altitude, so I guess in a way they've increased energy, but they've definitely slowed down and can be stalling. So you just kind of string them out and then you get an easy shot. See, he's kind of stalled here a little bit. Now he's got to dive to get some speed back. He is smoking. We got some shots in there a minute ago. Go back to climb a little bit more because he was picking up speed and we do not want to get in a turn fight versus a Zero with a P-40. I do not recommend that. Unless he's really low energy or sustained a decent amount of damage. Which maybe I could at this point, now that he is smoking already. We could find him in a particularly weak state. Make sure you lead your target. That's very important. Gotta make sure, yep, and there we go. We got him there. It's a good lead. It's a little bit easier in the historic mode or even the arcade mode, they will give you that little red dot to let you know where to lead your target. You kind of need to learn how to lead them in realistic. Realistic just looks so much better for the videos. I prefer to play this mode, definitely. It's much more, it's a cool, much nicer looking screen to play realistic. You're not looking at all the name tags and other heads-up display items. And that was it. So we get a couple examples there. Hope these clips helped you out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show.